picked me up on time when I told you.
Yes, sir, I was...
Instead of driving in endless circles around the Justice Building.
Well, there was a no stopping...
I would be fully dressed and ready for the theater instead of half-dressed and late.
Yes, sir, my apologies.
This is a consular vehicle with diplomatic plates. Nobody's gonna haul you off to jail for double parking.
Understood. Here are your tickets.
Put them in here. Do you always bring your wolf with you on assignments?
Well, he's not feeling very well, so I didn't want to leave him alone. I mean, if he's bothering you...
I don't dislike animals, Fraser. I've had pets.
Really?
Small ones. A dachshund.
Ah.
He died.
Oh.
Just don't get hair on my seats. There it is.
Yes, I see it.
You need to stop.
Well, that would appear to be prohibited.
Stop anyway.
Certainly.
You're not stopping.
No, sir, I'm not.
Spare change? Spare change? Spare change? Nickel, dime, quarters, spare change? Anybody got any spare change? Spare change? Anybody got any spare change? Nickel, dime, quarters, could you help me out? Spare change? Spare change? Spare change?
Where's Elliot?
Nice car.
It was a gift. Where's Elliot?
He decided not to come. I think he's unhappy with you.
Sorry to hear that.
So is the senator. You see, he really enjoyed your services. But you were paid once, and he sees no reason to pay you again.
All right. If he would rather leave this to his press agent.
I think we can come to some kind of accommodation.
I'm so glad.
There's a parking space right there.
Sorry, handicapped.
Oh, what about that one?
Taxi stand.
There's an alley right there.
Yes, there is.
Fraser.
It's a fire lane, sir.
Anybody got any spare change? Spare change?
Excuse me. Two more.
I already did 3.
Two more.
Sid!
That's it? Better. Two more. What, are you deaf? Come on.
That's a parking space.
Yes, but you will notice the...
Constable.
Parking. I'll wait.
I'll take your cab.
Yes, but it might rain.
Suit yourself.
What's the matter? You can't see the diagonal striped lines? What, I have to call a tow truck?
No, I'm sorry. I'll move it.
Be quick about it.
It's all right.
Yeah, keep it moving.
One down.
Oh, my bag, Fraser. where you're going. Hey! Hey! Somebody stop that little thief! She stole my brooch! Thief!
Stop that kid! Hey! Stop! Hey!
Pickpockets are everywhere.
Would you mind?
No problem. I'll drive around and meet you.
Oh, praise thank God! Praise God!
Go! Come on!
Gotcha! Go!
I'm sorry. They're obviously much more familiar with the territory than... Sir! Sir!
I waited in the lobby for 20 minutes and then I took my seat. I assumed Miss Barkley had been delayed on business. It wasn't uncommon.
Were you aware of any particular appointments Miss Barkley had scheduled last evening?
No, I wasn't privy to that kind of information.
But you did work for her.
We were associates.
And she provided you with clientele.
They were associates. I think that's sufficient. Well, then, as
Demantoids.
associates...
What? Demantoids. They're a green gemstone, a variety of androdite commonly known as green garnets.
Lieutenant, is this an interrogation or a first date? I mean, I realize she has a set of great eyes, but...
Do you mind?
Apparently the inspector's brooch was a gift and has some particular significance that makes it irreplaceable, so I was
The
hoping
book. Ask about the book, or would that be a relevant
Doesn't
question?
he have his own caseload?
Shut up.
Sir, you don't understand.
Shut up!
it's a very attractive book.
Shut up!
Counting his being frank and open with her responses, Detective.
We understand that Miss Barkley had a book with names, addresses, and private phone numbers.
Most people have an address book.
This book is rather exclusive. A lot of names of clients who are somewhat publicity shy.
Especially if it's the wrong kind of publicity.
I'm afraid I wouldn't know about that.
Come on,
We're
look.
not asking you to implicate.
Lieutenant, she knows all about the book. She used to be one of Sonny's girls. Most of the guys she spends her evenings with are all over People magazine.
Does your detective not have a leash?
Look, Lieutenant, you got to give me this case. I spent 6 years
You're
in
not
advice.
going
I know how
near
to handle this
case,
sort of
Vecchio.
thing.
God only knows what names are in that address book.
This requires very special handling.
Not your kind of special handling.
Oh, and what's that supposed to mean?
I think, Ray, what the commander was suggesting is that your methods tend to be a little, how would you put it?
In your face?
Exactly.
Commander, have you met?
The Mountie. Sherry O'Neill.
Ben Fraser, pleased to meet you.
I'm afraid I have a pressing appointment. If you need any more information, my attorney will give you his card.
Oh. I see where this is going. Yeah, why don't we give this to the Duck Boys? They're perfect for the assignment. They don't ruffle anybody's feathers.
Hey, are those Chanel pumps?
Yes.
Stunning.
They'll do fine.
Yeah, so this is my mistake, huh? Instead of being out there solving crimes, I should have been attending charm school.
Does he always whine like this?
Well, I wouldn't use the word whine, but he does have occasionally a nasal quality.
Yes, he does.
Is that a sexist remark? Do I detect a little reverse discrimination?
Commander O'Neill, do you have a suspect in the Barclay murder?
No statements. Get him out of here. Him too.
Constance, do you happen to have an insignificant but time-consuming case in your back pocket?
As a matter of fact, sir, yes. There's a matter of a street urchin.
Oh, perfect. Take Vecchio with you.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Naugahyde.
Oh, it's leather. Smell it.
Naugahyde. $50 for the lot.
It's quality stuff. It's worth twice that much.
Well, take it or leave it.
What about this? Some kind of computer. It's going to be worth at least $100.
Korean party favor. I got 10 of them.
Show her the brooch. Show her.
Well, I thought maybe I could keep this one.
No, we need the money.
Well, it's mine.
No, nothing's yours. Not until I say.
Maybe you ought to listen to your sister.
Somebody ask you?
Look at you, Sidney. Look at your hands. Hard to pinch quality stuff, I would say, with those size mitts. I don't remember where your bread's buttered.
You want the pin or not?
Can't move it. Take it somewhere else.
Thanks. Come on. Matinee's getting out. Who does the business in this family, huh? Who?
It's just a stupid piece of jewelry. Willie, I don't ask you for much. I don't ask you for clothes or money or anything. Nothing, give it to me even if I did.
Get your jewelry when we can afford it.
I want it.
Look, fine. You can starve to death.
How you doing, Sid?
I don't have time for you today, Crowley.
No, you better, otherwise I may have to invite you and your sister down to the office for an interview. Now, that would be an official interview. It cost us both time and money.
Over here. Look, I gave you $500 last week.
That was last week.
Well, I don't have it.
Can you get it?
No.
Otherwise, I do have an obligation to return your sister to a foster home.
My sister's staying with me.
Not if you can't afford it. Stay out of trouble now.
Yeah, whatever. Danny, today!
I don't care about this tall. Her mother's worried sick about her. This is a number I can be reached at.
We get a lot of runaways in here. I'll ask around.
Thank you.
There's no way we're gonna find these kids. They're street smart. They live underground. We might as well be looking for a pennant-winning Cubs team.
I promised the inspector, Ray.
You promised her? The same woman who's been trying to get you fired for weeks? Does the word sap mean anything to you, Benny?
Of course it does, Ray. It's from the Latin sapere.
It is?
Don't be a sap, Ray.
You don't really know Latin.
Bene scire, Latinas literas, difficilimum est.
Ah, you're making that up.
You're babying yourself. You know that now. It's only going to make the situation worse.
Ah, leave him alone. He's sick.
Ray, he is my wolf. I believe I know what's best for him.
How would you know what's best for him? You haven't been sick a day in your life.
I most certainly have.
With what?
Various childhood illnesses.
Such as?
The usual.
Could you be a little more specific?
Pink eye. Both of them. Swelled up like watermelons.
Pink eye.
All right, suit yourself.
Yeah, my heart's bleeding for you. You know, I hear that pink eye can be fatal.
In the north, most definitely. You know, first impressions can be misleading, Ray.
No, you just have to find the good in everyone, even if you have to manufacture it.
Look at this.
Ah, somebody has a sweet tooth. Did I ever tell you how much I hate it when you go,
Underground.
Oh, no, I am not going underground.
I'll be right back.
Frazier! Frazier! Oh, why do I always let him do this to me? All right, I'm coming, but remember, this is Chicago. If we crawl into this thing, we may never come out. No!
Frazier, where are you?
I'm here, Ray. Just follow my voice.
You see the kids?
No.
The brooch?
No.
Exactly. So let's just turn around.
Ray.
This is a swill pit. You brought me into a swill pit.
No, it's not a swill pit, Ray. First of all, swill entails a more pungent odor, and a pit is generally a circular indentation with only one entrance from the top. This, however, fits the definition of a tunnel. A long, straight...
Ow!
Correction. A long, meandering tunnel.
All right, call it what you want. But all I see is dirt and mold and... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, you're not gonna... don't put that in...
I'm just smelling it, Ray.
Oh, like there isn't enough to smell in here? You have to dredge something up from the sledge?
A carrot.
What?
It's a carrot.
All right, great. It's a carrot. Just drop it.
It's fresh, too.
You ate it?
Ray, calm down. I'm sure there's nothing in here that's any less sanitary than... Ooh, stay away from that, Ray.
Out. That's it. Out. Now. Out.
You know how many suits of mine you've ruined? 24 perfectly good. Holy cow! Come on, man, let's get out of here. What is it with you? Does dirt not stick to you? What were you, Scotch guarded at birth?
Hanky?
Look what you did!
I'm sorry, watch it.
This is genuine leather!
Please, she's a pickpocket.
Where is it? You stole something from me and I want it back. Stop right there! Take him.
Sorry. I'm gonna have to ask you to come with me.
Right over there, man. You have my brooch?
Well, no, sir.
I see. You brought me down here in the middle of my busy schedule, and you don't have my brooch.
The police would like you to help identify a suspect who might have stolen it.
But they don't have my brooch either.
No.
I thought I made it clear that you're not here to clean up America. This is their problem.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you pointing that out.
I'm not interested in retribution. I'm interested in results. Even a rudimentary understanding of dealing with criminals would indicate you have a better chance of locating the whereabouts of my brooch with a suspect free to be followed. Or am I mistaken, Constable?
No, sir, you're quite right.
Well then, get going.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. I'd crawl through a sewer for her any day.
Cleaned out her apartment, got every book we could find. Fiction and non-fiction.
We're looking for an appointment book with names and numbers of possible suspects. Not a good read, officer.
How long have you been out of the academy? It's useless.
Cut the kid loose.
Ray, the man who assaulted her is the same man she stole from.
Look, you spend your day picking other people's pockets, you're gonna tick somebody off.
Well, that's hardly comfort to a 14-year-old now, is it?
Well, what do you care so much about this kid for? All right. Please tell me this doesn't involve sub-zero temperatures or Inuit legend.
No, it does not.
Ah, of course it does. It always does.
Ray, all right, listen, when I was little, my grandparents took me on vacation to Klappik.
What, for a little sun and sand?
Well, hardly. It's a thriving urban center. Anyway, one day I wandered off alone when they were window shopping. There I was, all alone in the big city. The point is, Ray, that I became hungry, very hungry. And I knew no one. I had no money. I was desperate.
So you ate a polar bear?
Well, don't be ridiculous, Ray. I boiled my shoes, my Oxfords, my left Oxford to be exact. Boy, my grandmother ever tanned my hide for that one.
Oh, that's a good one. So what's the point?
The point is, Ray, that being young and alone is frightening. Without proper guidance, we will do things that are out of character.
Look, they're petty thieves, you know. They rob and assault people for nickels and dimes.
Ray, will you at least just let me talk to her for a second?
Okay. But you promise to leave me alone?
I promise.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. Excuse me. I want to talk to you. The man who accosted you.
Who's this guy?
Ben Fraser, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. He was the same man who chased you last night, was he not?
Excuse me, are you here in some official capacity?
My superior officer has lost something. A brooch.
We don't have to listen to him, right?
Your sister has been accosted twice by the same man in the last 24 hours.
She's fine.
Not if we hadn't been there.
Look, I'm telling you, I can take care of her.
I think you probably can under normal
Like I said, do we have to talk to him?
No, you don't.
Why?
Excuse me. You forgot your sugar cubes.
Thanks. Sid?
What? What?
Nothing.
This what you stole from that guy?
Yeah, I guess so.
Must be worth something.
No, it's just junk. You heard Celia.
No, it's worth something. Maybe even 1,000.
Well, then give it to the cop. You heard the